Hey, sports fans, Larry Eater here. Conversations with Larry, and I've had 2 cups of Trader Joe's Cup of Joe this morning, so I am fueled. So, what am I talking about this morning? The greatest 100 meters I have ever seen outside of an Olympic final. Where will it be? Eugene, Oregon. I know you're going to Eugene. Wow. NCAA final, World Championships. It's going to be at the Pre-Classic. Now, come on. The Pre-Classic for 35 years has put together one action-packed race after another. Going there for 3 hours, afterwards you got to go into detox. It's boom, 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 boom. That's the way a track meet should be. But this one, insane. And I got to tell you, Steve Prefontaine, the late Steve Prefontaine would go, wow. He'd be sitting up in the stands in his Oregon sweats, his big burrito and a can of Coors and a paper bag going, this rocks. So anyway, here's the field. Fred Curley, crazy long jumper, Lamont Marcel Jacobs, Andre DeGrasse, Ronnie Baker, Marvin Bracey, Noah Lyles, Kenneth Bednarek, Christian Coleman. Where do we start? Fred Curley is smoking this year, man. 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters. He is now the number 4 person on the all-time list of going under 10 seconds for the 100, going under 20 seconds for the 200, going under 45 seconds for the 400. And I think the guy is just incredible. He ran 19.80 at Mount Sac. He is ready to roll. Next, Andre DeGrasse. What can you say about Andre? He's Canadian. He is the king of cool, and he won 2 medals at the recent Tokyo Olympics, including finally a gold in the 200 meters. Oh, Canada. Andre DeGrasse does not show up unless he is ready to roll. He is one tough athlete. Next, Ronnie Baker. You know, I put up a picture of Ronnie. I thought it was Ronnie yesterday, and 37,747 people liked it. And then our friend Vernon Norwood put little emojis crying saying, hey, Larry, that's not Ronnie. So I found a nice picture of Ronnie from the Adidas files. And Ronnie Baker is, I think, the 3rd or 4th fastest guy around right now. He is pretty amazing, and he has something to prove. Then Marvin Bracey. Brace yourself. Marvin Bracey is a character. He is fast. He's the bronze medalist from the World Indoor Champs. This guy could win it all. Do not ever underestimate Marvin Bracey. He believes in himself, and that's what you've got to do to be a great sprinter. And then Noah Lyles. Talk about believing in himself. Noah has been smoking over the 200 meters. He's had a great indoor season with the 60. He was okay in that windy 100 down in Bermuda, but he likes to run at the Prefontaine, and he loves a crowd, and he performs best in front of a crowd. So let's see what Noah can do. And then you've got Kenny Bednarek. Kenny's from Wisconsin, and I was talking to a couple coaches at the trials last year, saying how they used to watch him run in high school. I think he was from outside of Milwaukee. Kenny's a great guy. I love the headband, and he's an Olympic silver medalist. This man's got wheels. I think his best event is the 200. Not trying to diss you, Kenny. I just think you look great over the furlong, man. But he can smoke over the 100. And then we've got Christian Coleman. I like Christian. He's gotten a bit of a bad rap. Let's get over the whole stuff about the 18-month ban. He served it. And in the U.S., when you do your time and you take responsibility for your actions, we just go, okay, get over it. All right? Christian Coleman and Marcel Jacobs. Marcel Jacobs, Olympic champion, world indoor champion, undefeated indoors this season. The guy's got wheels. Everybody in the U.S. underestimated him. When I watched him in Torun in 2021 and the World Indoor Champs from my European broadcasting little portal in Wisconsin, because it's all virtual right now for me, I was totally impressed. The guy's got wheels. Look at that stride. Look at how he pumps his arms. This man is solid. He is going to be tough. What do I think? Oh, to win this one? 970, man. 970. That's my prediction. I think there'll be 5 people under 980. That's how tough this field is. Who gets credit for it? I believe Tom Jordan's still involved, but I think John Capriotti is really involved with the meet. John used to be the sports marketing dude at Nike, and now he's getting to do some stuff that he really digs, which is putting on this meet. The Nike Prefontaine Classic is about this. It is Nike's daily affirmation that they are a track and field brand. That's where they started in the early 1970s. Their first track athlete was Mr. Steve Prefontaine. Jeff Hollister brought him in. And if you recall, and this is a little more trivia for you, when Bill Rogers won his first Boston in 1975, he'd gotten a pair of shoes, a pair of Nike Bostons, and a nice note from Steve Prefontaine just before Steve died. Pretty incredible. And Bill wore those shoes to win his first Boston in an American record. But let's get back to the Prefontaine. For many, many years, the Prefontaine was as close as I got to seeing a European track meet. I would put my shekels together and find a way to get out to the meet. It was always well worth it. I loved going to Eugene. The Tom Jordan for many, many years put together fields that we didn't see anywhere else in the U.S. And over 2.5 to 3 hours, it was boom, 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 boom. 14 to 16 people breaking 4 minutes in a mile. But not only 1 mile, 2 miles, same day. Incredible. Great 200s, great hundreds, great throwing events, shot puts out of this world. But this 100 meters will be one for the ages. It will set up the world outdoor champs in Eugene in July, and that's exactly what they needed. It'll be worth driving the 2 hours from Portland to Eugene because you couldn't find a room or a floor to sleep on in Eugene, Oregon. You know, that happens, but good track meets, you got to do it. This 100 meters is going to be exceptional. And I'll tell you, I think Lamont Jacobs is the man to beat. I think Christian Coleman wants to get him, but I'll tell you, Fred Curley, Marvin Bracey, Noah Lyles could pull it off, and Kenny Bednarnik. Kenny needs one of those Zen moments. Andre DeGrasse, too, coming all the way from Canada. Andre's pretty awesome. So, Nike Pre-Classic Management, awesomeness, man. This is probably the best field I have seen in North America, period, in the 100 meters. I worship you. I'm going to build a statue out of butter in my backyard in Wisconsin because we do everything with dairy products here. And I'm not sure if it'll be a Prefontaine statue or, maybe the new Hayward renovation. Anyway, awesome 100 meters. Cannot wait to see it. May 28th, 2022. It'll be on NBC. It'll be on Peacock. It'll be streaming. It will be rocking, and it'll be worth the wait. This race is one for the ages. Larry Eder signing out. Conversations with Larry. God, I love this.